tree. Yeah, they back. That's what made me. 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 Made me. Brushing great feet. Can't eat. Was crazy. Mama baby. Only son in her house. She had to blame me. Anytime she went down. I need the energy all the way up. Come from the bottom, now I'm blowing up. I need the energy all the way up. All the way up. All the way up. I need the energy all the way up. Come from the bottom, now I'm blowing up. I need the energy all the way up. All the way up. All the way up. I need the energy all the way up. Come from the bottom, now I'm blowing up. I need the energy all the way up. All the way up. All the way up.
The mighty Mississippi River carving its path through Memphis, Tennessee, where we're coming to you from tonight. Broadcasting live, 2K Sports presents the NBA. It's Monday night. I'm Kevin Harlan. We've got Steve Smith and Greg Anthony alongside, and our sideline reporter tonight, David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Grizzlies first found an identity with grit and grind. As a rookie, Jaren Jackson cut his teeth alongside Mike Conley and Marc Gasol. And he said, now it's next gen, but it's still the same sort of mentality. We take defense seriously. That's our staple. And when you do that, you usually win. Guys?
They do. Great philosophy and attitude. Thanks, D.A. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Nikola Vucevic.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Lauri Markkanen is out there with Clint Capella. Then it's Chris Middleton. Then it's Matthew Dellavedova. And it's Schofield in at the 3. And for the Grizzlies, they've got Ingram. Rudy Gobert is out there with Jackson. Then it's Josh Richardson, and it's Carter in at the 1. And tonight's game, like so many, could come down to the three-point shooting for each team. Greg, there are debates as to whether that style alone can win you a championship in the NBA.
Well, Kevin, there's never a substitute for balance, and coaches and players are too smart. You have to keep your opponents guessing, but leave no doubt the three-pointer is here to stay.
Now here's Middleton. Brandon Ingram missing his last shot. Dellavedova, the pass to Middleton. Just 5 on the clock. Sinks the triple.
And that's why Middleton got that giant extension. He can stretch the floor.
Carter dishes to Jackson. Now here's Ingram. He's guarded closely. Jackson misses. Last outing for Memphis, they won that game against the Jazz. Middleton the pass to Schofield. Gobert with the block.
A sensational defender. You have to know when Gobert is in the area.
Richardson, good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scorers.
Now, here's Capella. He's definitely a factor in their offense, averaging 12 points a game. Here's Middleton. That misses off the backboard. The Grizzlies have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Now here's Ingram. His last outing, he had 18 points. Richardson left side. Rebound, Atlanta. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Memphis this season.
A matchup that only happens twice a year. These interconference battles can be a lot of fun.
The balance between East and West after years of being dominated by the West is starting to even out some. Just a little off to start this game. 1 for 5, looking to find some kind of rhythm.
Pass to Middleton. Jacks up a 3. The offensive rebound. Now the Grizzlies with it. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
And bottom line, they found ways to score. Credit the game plan going in. It was right on the money.
They knew that the arena would be rocking. And if they could execute well on the offensive end, they knew they could quiet down this hostile crowd.
And Capella sends it back.
What a block by Clint Capella, flying in with those long arms for the no.
When he's hitting that shot, this offense becomes scary, even more difficult to defend.
Keeps the defense guessing. They don't know who to try to take away.
Carter, he sinks the 11-footer. Here's Dellavedova. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Middleton the pass to Schofield. He can't get it to go. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Carter outside. Down low, here's Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
He's a smooth athlete. Even on a straight dunk, you can see Jaren's ease of movement in the air.
Middleton against Richardson. Back to Markkanen. Rebounded by Jackson.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Pass to Gobert. Ingram deciding where to go with it. Shot from 12. That one's not going to go. And Atlanta will come the other way. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
And a lot of that was game plan, putting guys in a position to succeed, particularly on the offensive end.
They understood what the defense was trying to take away and game planned a great strategy to take advantage of it.
Now Carter, after Lowry Markkanen misses from long range. Carter finds Jackson. A miss that time would have put him up. And so it's Dellavedova. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Here's Schofield. 23 points for him the last game against Phoenix.
And we have to mention his rebound. It wasn't all about the offense. He battled his tail off down low.
Well, the backstory of Clint Capella is interesting, as he was only the second player, Greg, from Switzerland to make it to the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, you know, you don't think of basketball right away when you think of Switzerland, but the game has grown so much in Europe over the years. Guys like Capella, who might have gone into soccer at one point, are now gravitating towards hoops.
Now here's Middleton. Against Phoenix, he was really on his game.
The will is there, but the execution is lacking. He can't seem to finish plays this quarter.
There's the lob to Jackson. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
One thing that makes Jaren such a great alley-oop target is his hands, measured at enormous 10 inches long.
And Atlanta calls their first time out of the game. And Greg, at this point in the year, if your system overall doesn't seem to be working, how much can you really change before the offseason?
Well, usually a system change would come with a coaching change, but sometimes it's not the system. And sometimes you just need a different voice. And keep in mind, you also have to evaluate that roster and find out if the players on that roster are a good match for the system.
Some changes for Memphis. Serge Ibaka has checked in for Jaren Jackson. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Ingram. And Mike Conley subbed in for Richardson. Now here is Dellavedova. Kuzma with the defensive effort. Memphis leading. Right side, Conley. Out to Kuzma. Inside, here's Carter. Banked in off the glass. And the Grizzlies lead by 4.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Now here is Dellavedova. Covered by Conley. The pass to Young. Now here's Capella. Buries it down low.
And it could have been a foul call on the shot as well. Capella maintains the focus, though, and finishes.
And here's Conley outside. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
Now here's Fournier. Young with no one around. And he's good on the 3 ball.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Carter, the pass to Gobert. Carter outside. Pass to Ibaka. He feeds it to Gobert. Shoots over Fournier. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
And Fournier kicks to Dellavedova. Fournier against Carter. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Kuzma. That's in there. Carter with the assist. Carter's got 3 assists now in this one.
When Kuzma is this focused, he shoots it so well, even outside his comfort zone.
Now, here is Young. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Phoenix.
You just love how reliable he is night in and night out. His offense is there.
Fournier against Carter. The rebound by Young. And so Young will bring it up for Atlanta. Trailing by 2. Here's Fournier. That shot misses. Good work defensively by Carter. Here's Kuzma. Rebounded by the Hawks. Capella's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Young. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Conley left side. From 10 feet out. That shot off. And Atlanta will come the other way. To the inside. Stolen by Carter. And Conley gets it to go. The assist from Carter. Carter's got 4 assists in the game.
Really no answer for Mike Conley when he's handling the rock like that. What a performer.
Wood against Ibaka. Wood passes to Fournier. To the wing on the left. 6 on the shot clock. Dellavedova with the ball. Working on Ibaka. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east. Already we are in December. We take a look at the Hawks. Solid start to the season so far, sitting in 6th place.
And right now for the Hawks, they were a team that no one knew quite what to make of entering the season. But as the years gone on, it's become clear they're legit contenders.
I think it's safe to say that, for sure. They found their identity this season, and their confidence has only been building as the season has gone on.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Vucevic comes in for Rudy Gobert, and it's Clarkson in for Mike Conley. And then for Atlanta, Harry Giles is checked in for Capella, and Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Matthew Dellavedova. Now here's Schroeder, following the miss by Kyle Kuzma. Back to Fournier. Vucevic with the block.
Well timed by Vucevic. Not a center who piles up blocks, but this guy picks his spots.
Carter on the wing. Started by Schroeder. And Vucevic kicks to Clarkson. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. And the Grizzlies lead by 7. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
They're doing a great job defensively down low. They've already racked up a lot of blocks. They've established an intimidation factor early in this one.
And also, how about the fact defensively, they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half.
Here's Clarkson after the made shot from Christian Wood. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Schroeder looking around with the drive, and the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Carter outside. Clarkson outside. The 3. And they recover it. Goes back up. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
And for a big man, Vucevic is pretty efficient at the line. Really has a complete game.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. Free throw drops for Vucevic.
And one of the most underrated bigs in the NBA. Vucevic quietly dominates on a consistent basis.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And so it's Memphis heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And one of the better young two-way big men in the NBA, Jaren Jackson. He talked about how his defensive responsibilities grow.
Probably be more of a backline help, talk more, give more help for the rotations because, you know, depending on what team you play, there's a lot of specific things you got to do to guard a certain player.
Now with his 7'4" wingspan, Jackson has all the tools to be an elite rim protector.
But advanced understanding of positioning. His father was an NBA player, so he's been taught the game from a young age.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
This is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second quarter. Fournier out there with Dennis Schroeder. Then it's Christian Wood. Then it's Young. And it's Giles in at the 4 slot. Free throw good, Wood. Well, Steve, back in 2002, you led the NBA in three-point shooting at over 47% a game. How would you have liked playing today?
I would have loved it, Kevin. The reason why I could have shot more threes, and with more threes gives you more stats, and with more stats gives you the bag.
All free throws good from Wood.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
Richardson dishes to Clarkson. And the call will be against Fournier.
Side out.
That'll be his second foul of the game.
His second foul in as many quarters. We'll see if he backs off or stays aggressive.
And the Hawks making a change here. Schofield's checked in. And here's Clarkson. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Utah. Shot clock at 6. It's up a 3. The rebound by Giles. The Hawks trailed by 5. Nick Young on the wing. Serge Ibaka pulls it in.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
Kuzma finds Clarkson. Back to Kuzma. Ibaka outside. Passes it to Clarkson. There's the triple. That one, no good.
In this first half, he has really fallen in love with the 3. So far, not paying dividends.
Here's Wood. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Vucevic.
And really, every team had the chance to sign Wood early on, but passed. And this man just kept working, and now when healthy, he's becoming a force.
First one falls for him.
Christian Wood had that breakout campaign back in the 2019-2020 season with Detroit, earning himself a huge free agent deal. Great to see Christian's hard work pay off.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Jackson, he's checked in for Ibaka. And it's Brandon Ingram in for Kyle Kuzma. Both free throws good from Wood.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Now, here's Clarkson. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game.
I like that find by Jackson. Young bigs who can see the whole floor. You don't come across them that often.
Here's Middleton. It's a 5-point game. And finished off by Wood.
And let the big man eat. Throw it up to Wood, and he'll complete that.
Jackson deciding where to go with it. Clarkson for 3. The rebound by Middleton.
And the truth is, this league would have been much bigger had he shot better.
Schroeder against Jackson. Here's Giles. Good on the shot. Giles has got his first basket of the night.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Clarkson finds Jackson. Here's Ingram. Atlanta with the rebound. Schofield's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And that one's good. Schroeder.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Ingram outside. To stop the run. Schofield grabs the board. Schofield's got his 5th rebound in this one. To the paint. Here's Wood. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you can just feel the momentum starting to shift.
Outside Jackson. He dishes it to Ingram. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Ingram's got his 2nd bucket tonight.
Looking silky smooth there. I like watching Brandon Ingram use the mid-range area.
Middleton outside. Pass to Schroeder. Over Richardson. Wood trying to free himself up. And again, it's Atlanta. The Grizzlies trail by 4. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Back to Ingram. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
That's his first personal
The key
foul.
player involved in the Anthony Davis trade, Brandon Ingram, was considered a cornerstone for the Lakers. But things change fast in this league.
Taking 2 shots.
And that one falls for Ingram. Michael Conley, he's checked in for Clarkson. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Wood. Both free throws good for Ingram. And it's the Hawks ball. They're on a 15-6 run. Middleton against Richardson. The 8-footer. And the rejection by Jackson. Conley feeling it out. Over Giles. That one wide left. For Atlanta, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Markkanen. The shot, no good. Great D that time for Vucevic. Here's Richardson. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Here's Schofield. He's covered by Ingram. Some solid defense from Ingram. Schroeder against Richardson. Here's Vucevic. It's good. This game is all even.
Always a battle when you're up against Vucevic. His soft touch helps him convert inside.
Time call here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. There's an element to Nikola Vucevic's game that fits well with most of the league's modern offensive scheme.
And with his inside-out game, he's a guy that can stretch the floor. And Kevin, when you look at today's NBA, nothing is more important than spacing and passing. And when Vucevic is on the court, you can be sure the spacing will be excellent.
Grizzlies making a switch here. Gobert's checked in. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Atlanta. Matthew Dellavedova comes in for Dennis Schroeder. Dellavedova is scanning the floor. 6 feet out. No good. Shot missing. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Here's Conley. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Here's Schofield. Richardson covering. Gobert with the block. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. Markkanen passes to Schofield. 6 to shoot. Shot on the wing.
The length, the quickness, and the agility. Jaren Jackson has everything he needs to be a premier defender.
Ingram dishes to Conley. Can't hit from in close.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
Middleton the pass to Dellavedova. Over Conley. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Richardson outside. Out to Conley. There's the lob to Jackson, so they take the lead.
Give Josh credit, taking the challenge offensively, discipline, and that's a beautiful pass.
Here's Schofield. He's covered by Ingram, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Clearly a foul.
For Atlanta, they have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And he knocks down the first one. Fournier is checked in for Chris Middleton. Both shots good from the stripe. Memphis has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Ingram outside. Fires from deep. Atlanta with the rebound. Outside, Markkanen. Here's Schofield. They know he's going to give him a lift with his scoring. He's averaging 16 points a game.
There is the value of great rim protection without fouling, forcing the miss.
Now here's Conley. The dish to Jackson. Nails it from the high post. Jackson's got 8.
Don't underestimate Jackson's ability to stretch the floor. He understands what spacing can do for a team.
Atlanta calls timeout.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
All right, look who's coming up to the court. Come on and get down for your Grizzlies. All right, look who's coming back to the court. Come on and get down for your Grizzlies.
He's checked in for Memphis. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Young's checked in. Markkanen kicks to Dellavedova. There's the lob to Markkanen. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Outside Conley. Markkanen pulls it in. Markkanen's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And the pass to Dellavedova. Outside Fournier. Outside Markkanen. Pass to Young. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Launches it. Drills the three-pointer. Young's got 8. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
Yeah, and both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
Conley against Capella. Rebound by the Hawks. Capella's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Dellavedova kicks to Markkanen. From outside, off the mark.
Can you believe it? He's missed every shot he's taken. Yet this team still continues to hold the lead.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Now here is Dellavedova. Young outside, drives to the hoop, and good that time. He's got 10.
He's been a big factor in their offense tonight, making shot after shot.
Jackson finds Ingram. Goes up on the top of the key. It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Hey, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
That free throw good from Dellavedova.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for Memphis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Brandon Ingram. And both free throws good for Dellavedova.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
And it's Carter penetrating out to Kuzma. Passes it to Ibaka. Young against Kuzma. Back to Ibaka. Shoots over Fournier. It's Ibaka. That time on the assist by Kuzma. Ibaka's got his first points in this one. Now here is Dellavedova. Over by Conley. Here's Young. Score the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7. There's a minute 34 left in the second quarter. Conley with it. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. He kicks it to Carter. Shot clock at 5. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Or the 3. Atlanta with the rebound. Markkanen's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Young against Kuzma. Young, no good. And it's Kuzma with the ball for Memphis.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Offensive rebound. Carter can't get that one to fall.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
And it's Capella missing. The Grizzlies trail by 3. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Carter drives in. Rebound by the Hawks.
He's had a tough time getting it going, and he's put this team behind the 8 ball.
Pass to Kuzma. Ibaka outside. Outside Carter. Carter can't get that one to fall. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Hawks lead by 3. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Chris Middleton. Chris, a big effort from you guys in the first half. How do you keep that momentum going?
Come out with energy, just try to keep pushing the ball and get stops.
We know that's Coach's emphasis, Chris. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And we hope you enjoyed the competitive first half of action. Ernie Johnson here welcoming you back to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. That guy right there is Shaquille O'Neal, and that guy right there is Kenny the Jet Smith. Some struggles for Atlanta in the first quarter. They struggled to find an offensive rhythm or come up with enough stops and sunk into a 7-point hole by the end of the period. They were much more effective once the second quarter got underway, rallying to turn their deficit into a 3-point halftime. Kenny, let's start with you. What do you think about the Hawks?
We have to love the second unit. I mean, the effort they displayed, they're doing much more than giving the starters a break. We're seeing real intensity from them, particularly on the offensive field.
And over to the big fella. Your thoughts on the Grizzlies' first half?
Give them credit for keeping the score this close while shooting just over 30%. In the backhanded way, kind of gives you confidence because you know if you bring your percentage up just a little bit, it'll be enough to get you in front.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. When you look at ABC in this game, he's been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Jaren Jackson is out there with Brandon Ingram. Then there's Carter. Then it's Rudy Gobert. And it's Richardson in at the 2-guard spot. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Steps back and fires.
Marketing with the nice block shot. His size has been a factor in this game.
Middleton outside. Goes up on the wing. Here's Schofield. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. Schofield's got the lead up to 5 now for Atlanta. Ingram outside. Good work defensively by Capella. The Hawks have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Gobert with the block. They retain possession. Markkanen can't get it to go.
Ooh, this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
Carter the pass to Jackson. Feeds it to Gobert. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got his 3rd assist on the night. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. And he lobs it up.
The correct decision by Middleton, moving to his wide-open teammate, Chris, a terrific passer off the wing.
Jackson against Markkanen. Jackson dishes to Richardson. In the corner, it's Ingram. Looking to get it going, and it falls over the rim and in. Ingram's got 10.
Amazing how Ingram has emerged as one of the league's best scorers.
Dellavedova kicks to Markkanen. Middleton outside. He takes it in, and it's blocked.
He's a factor defensively. He's 6'6" with a 6'10" wingspan. Josh gets off the floor quickly.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile 1 block a moment ago.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for Javon Carter. Atlanta also making some changes here. Christian Wood comes in for Clint Capella. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Matthew Dellavedova. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's Schofield. Atlanta again missing.
I'll tell you what, he's been off target all night, and his teammates have had to rally.
It's good, and the Hawks lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Richardson. Atlanta calls timeout.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
And Memphis making a change here. Vucevic is checked in. Giles checked in for the Hawks. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Gobert against Schroeder. Wood, high post. And the shot goes down. Wood's got 12 in the game.
More of a score-first point guard, but Schroeder doing a good job of finding the open man.
There's the pass to Gobert. Back to Clarkson. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. He's got 7.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Middleton the pass to Wood. Here's Schofield. Schroeder outside. Over Gobert. It's hauled in by Richardson. Memphis trailing here. Clarkson taking his time here. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And Steve, a second rounder back in the 2014 draft out of Missouri. Jordan Clarkson with a productive NBA career.
Yes, Kevin, and he's always been a bucket. What has changed is the shot selection. A lot more threes and terrific free throw shooting, making him a great bench weapon.
Here's Ingram after the made shot from Christian Wood. And Vucevic throws it down.
Don't sleep on Ingram as a facilitator. Has the size to see over defenders and make sound decisions.
Schroeder against Vucevic. Now here's Schroeder. He's guarded closer. Great D that time for Vucevic. Wood against Richardson. Pass to Vucevic. Kicks it out to Richardson. Back to Vucevic for the lead. Good on the triple. Vucevic has got 5 points in the quarter.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
To the middle. Here's Wood. And finished off by Wood.
And it looks like we got a man in the zone tonight. Once Wood gets into a rhythm like this, he tends to stay in it.
Now here's Vucevic. 9 points in the game so far. Clarkson kicks to Gobert. Vucevic down low. He's guarded by Schroeder. Clarkson for 3. It doesn't go for him. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Middleton inside the three-point line. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Clarkson outside. Going inside. Near the three-point line, it's Ingram. Misses the jumper. Atlanta's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. Schroeder with the ball. Now defended by Gobert. Wood can't hit. The Grizzlies have gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. It's Richardson on the wing. He's guarded by Schroeder.
This is what you want with the defender in a position where he has to foul you to stop you. Richardson can be a tricky cover.
The Grizzlies shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
At the line for 2.
That's good from Richardson.
We talk a lot about second-round picks coming in and making a difference. Josh Richardson is one of those guys, and he was rewarded financially for it.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Serge Ibaka has checked in for Gobert. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Brandon Ingram. And it's Mike Conley in for Jordan Clarkson. And here's Fournier. He brings it up for Atlanta. A 2-point game. Wood, that's a 2-pointer. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Wood's got 18 points.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Passes to Wood. Kicks it to Schroeder. Floats it up for Wood. And finished off by Wood.
The pass by Schroeder, finding the right balance between scoring and facilitating.
Outside Conley. Pass to Kuzma. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Kuzma's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And defensively, these guys are looking for answers since halftime. They've seen disjointed and out of sync. They have got to get back that rhythm defensively.
Young for three. Grizzlies with the rebound. Vucevic has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. A wide open look here for Kuzma. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Wood. And finished off by Wood.
And there's a lot of power behind Woods' dunks. He's not going to get cheated when he takes it to the rim.
Kuzma finds Ibaka. Now Conley. Back to Ibaka. To the inside. And it's Conley that time on the assist from Ibaka.
Love the effort from Mike Conley, not letting the defense get the best of him down low.
Schroeder passes to Giles. Fournier dishes to Schroeder. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
But not every point guard can give you that, the ability to finish with that level of authority.
Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Grizzlies lead by 5.
And after what was just a horrendous shooting performance in that first half, they're finally starting to find their rhythm here in the second.
Drawing contact inside, Dennis Schroeder using his reach and quickness to compensate for his height disadvantage.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Memphis.
Contested shots and block shots. That's been their bread and butter defensively, giving up no easy looks.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
The first free throw is good.
Dennis Schroeder, the 17th overall pick in 2013 out of Germany. He's got a flair you don't associate with European players.
Carter, he's checked in for Memphis. Then for the Hawks, Clint Capella, he's checked in for Harry Giles. Markkanen comes in for Christian Wood. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Evan Fournier. Both good from the line that time. Memphis leading by 3. Now Conley. Vucevic trying to get open. Conley's shot is off. Atlanta's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. The shot's good. Schroeder's got 11 points.
This is what they like about Markkanen. He will make the next pass when the defense overplays him.
Vucevic trying to get open. Carter with the bucket.
And in the first half, it was a struggle offensively, shooting a very low percentage, but it hasn't prevented them from grabbing the lead. And now they're shooting it much better here in the second.
And oh, here we go. Carter's got it in the fast break chance. Here's Vucevic. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
And on the season, only shooting around 73%, so not necessarily where he'd like to be.
Free throw drops for Vucevic. 1:57 left here in the third quarter. The pass to Markkanen. Schroeder against Ibaka. Count that one. Schroeder's got 8 here in the quarter.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
Now here is Conley.
Defensively, they've had no answer for him this period, and he continues to stay aggressive.
Now here is Dellavedova. Young, right side. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Now here is Conley, defended by Dellavedova. Vucevic with the bucket.
Not everything fell for him in that first half, and now it looks like they're beginning to hit their stride.
Back to Dellavedova. Lob pass to Capella. And it's sent back by Carter. Here's Kuzma. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet. Carter's got his 5th assist in this one.
It's really been a tale of two halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
Now here's Schroeder. He's got 13. Pass to Young. Pocket 6. Here's Capella. And there's the feed to Dellavedova. Schroeder outside. Second shot opportunity. And the rejection by Ibaka. They recover it. And it's put back up and in by Capella. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. It's the Grizzlies leading by 7. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. And the Grizzlies with possession here. They host the Kings after this game, and that game is the second of 2 straight at home. On the court for Atlanta, they've got Clint Capella. Chris Middleton is out there with Matthew Dellavedova. Then it's Lauri Markkanen, and it's Young in at the small forward. 6 on the shot clock. Ibaka for 3. Rebound by Dellavedova. The Hawks trailed by 7. Passes it to Young. Outside, Markkanen. Dishes to Capella. He kicks to Middleton. From deep 3-point range. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got 6 rebounds in the game.
1 made 3 for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Carter finds Conley. Here's Jackson, defended by Young. Count it, good. Jackson's got the lead up to 9 now for the Grizzlies.
Good concentration by Jaren. A little contact on the shot, no problem.
Middleton outside. Back to Markkanen. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
Conley against Capella. Conley into the lane. That one drops for him. And the Grizzlies lead by 9.
You won't find many players with the quickness of Mike Conley. He can dice you up.
Dellavedova kicks to Markkanen. Young outside. From deep. It's rebounded by Memphis. Jackson's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. On the wing, Jackson. He dishes it to Carter. Lets a floater go. Count that bucket. And now it's an 11-point Grizzly lead.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
For them, the first half was maybe more of a filling out process. Now it's winning time.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Fades and shoots. Here's Ibaka, and there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
The Hawks again can't hit.
Talk about hurting your team. I mean, he just can't get anything to go out there.
Shot from 16. Rebound, Atlanta. Outside, Markkanen. There's the dish to Dellavedova. Back to Markkanen. Over Conley. That one's good, and the Grizzly lead is cut down now to just 11 on the bucket from Markkanen.
One of the surprises with Markkanen is how physical he can be. He's willing to mix it up.
Now a timeout called by Memphis.
Who wants a t-shirt? Make some noise.
Some changes for Memphis. Gobert, he's checked in for Ibaka. Brandon Ingram comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And Josh Richardson subbed in for Mike Conley. And a change for the Hawks. Schofield's checked in. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hi, guys. Well, during the break, I was able to catch what the Grizzlies coach was talking about with his team. His key message was, don't get comfortable. Those guys are going to come at us with everything they've got. Let's bring the intensity and stay focused on every possession. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Here's Middleton following the score by Memphis. It's rebounded by Memphis. Jackson's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Ingram passes to Richardson. No good from outside.
Trying to finish out the game strong, you have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
They get it again. Capella kicks to Dellavedova. Oh, Middleton in position and stolen by Richardson. Looking to end his cold spell. Schofield grabs the board. The Hawks trail by 13. Pass to Middleton. That one off the back iron and out.
No doubt the fight's there. They are trying to battle back, but he's just really struggling this quarter.
Out to Carter. Back to Richardson. 5 on the clock. That one's rebounded by Dellavedova. And it's Dellavedova with the ball. He brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Schofield gets the bucket.
Wow, has he flipped a switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
Carter dishes to Ingram. Shoots from the elbow. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after. Dellavedova, the pass to Schofield. Ingram with the steal. Carter on the wing. It's blocked, and that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. Wood, he's checked in for the Hawks.
Christian Wood.
Here's Ingram. And that one goes long. The Hawks trail by 10. Inside. Wood with the bucket. Wood's got 14 points now in the second half.
And not easy getting Wood off his spot. Even with contact, still able to stay focused and balanced.
Now here's Ingram. And the shot goes in from Rudy Gobert.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
An uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
Here's Middleton, and the rebound by Jaren Jackson.
And offensively, he has been a liability more than he's helped this quarter.
Richardson, good.
Against physical defense, Richardson using his length and athleticism to counter.
Stolen by Carter. Richardson outside. That one doesn't drop. Great D that time for Middleton. For three. The shot by Schofield, no good. Memphis leading by 12. Feeds to Ingram. That's in there. Carter with the assist. Carter's got his 7th assist here tonight.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Now here is Dellavedova. And here's Middleton. Wood. And finished off by Wood.
And with how well Wood can shoot from 3, Christian, a tough cover in that pick and roll, pick and pop set. You just don't know what he's going to do.
Here's Jackson. Here's Ingram. And it's in there. Ingram's got the lead up to 14 now for the Grizzlies.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Gobert with the block. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. Mike Conley's checked in for Memphis. Marking in against Jackson. Now the pass to Dellavedova. Shot clock at 6. Plays it up and in on the nice reverse.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Ingram passes to Gobert. Back to Ingram. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Lauri Markkanen.
Great to see Ingram forcing the issue, dependable at finding ways to get to the strike.
And last season, All-Stars, Greg, missing 19% of their available games. With the shortened off seasons, are you concerned about the toll it takes?
You are, but this offseason maybe not as painfully short as the last one. And in these tough times, some sacrifices are made, no doubt. Health, perhaps, one of the biggest.
That free throw, no good. And the second free throw, good. And it's Dellavedova with the ball. He brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Pass to Middleton. Pass to Wood. No good. And Memphis the other way now. Ingram passes to Conley. Lays it up off the glass. Conley's got 4 points in the quarter.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Atlanta calls timeout.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question, toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game.
And I love that it's been a hard-charging performance. Jump shots have been kind of an afterthought. His main goal has been to attack the rim and put the D in some tough spots and also finishing strong.
After putting up zeros in the first half, he is making up for it big time now.
Outside Jackson. Outside Conley. It's Richardson on the wing, defended by Middleton. Unloads from 13. Markkanen pulls it in. Markkanen's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. Memphis leading by 13. Here is Conley. Richardson outside. There's 1:54 left in the fourth quarter. 5 to shoot. Three-pointer. Rebound by the Hawks.
And the truth is, I've been there. He's trying to find the rhythm on his shot. He feels like he's close, and that's why he keeps shooting.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Now Ingram, after Chris Middleton missed from long range. Kicks it out to Richardson. Gobert with it. On the wing, Jackson. Shoots over Markkanen. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his second. Really get excited about Jackson's potential. The size, the agility, and the skill level to make an impact at both ends.
Taking 2 shots.
And the first one drops. We've heard the calls for more diversity among head coaches, Greg. With the turnover this offseason came a lot of opportunity.
And Kevin, that's really what it's all about, right? The league's values of diversity and inclusion have been really pushed to the forefront. And I think that's one reason why our game is so popular globally, because it is so inclusive.
Jackson hits both of them. 1:14 left here in the fourth quarter.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Memphis.
Their shot blocking turned out to give them a big advantage in this game.
Yeah, excellent defense around the rim there, Kevin. They were disciplined and focused.
So looking at the season total, this will be their 17th win.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone. And one of the league's truly special talents making his mark. Once again, another great performance
for Rudy Gobert.
No, there's a few ways to control a game, right? You can do it with pace, you can do it with patience and efficiency. Tonight, he did it by owning the boards.
Now here's Jackson after Clint Capella's miss. Jackson finds Richardson, takes the 3. No good there.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
And we have to give him props. It's rare these days to see someone dominate the glass so single-handedly.
And just about every one of Middleton's shots is a smart one. Even from mid-range, he's not going to force anything.
So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they built off that edge of being here and play with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Jaron. A young team, but you're going in the right direction. How does a game like tonight help you keep that flow?
It's progress. You know, everything is progress. A win you can learn something from, a loss you can learn something from. So we're taking every little bit of it, and we're just happy to get one at home today.
It's a step in the process, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.